Welcome! In this video, we will learn how to use the periodic structure tools in MS Maestro to build and manipulate periodic structures. Include and select the entry highlighted here, which is an imported .cif file of a cubic polymorph of a zirconium oxide crystal. Rename the entry to C-ZRO2. Let's suppose we want to create a new 3 by 3 by 3 supercell. Click on the Periodic Structure Tool button in the bottom right corner. Click Build Cell. Select Translate to First Unit Cell, recalculate connectivity, recalculate bond orders, and set the extents to 1 in every direction. Click Apply. An extended view of the crystal is displayed in the workspace. Cell 3 by 3 by 3 is shown in green in the bottom right corner. It is important to note that the specified extents are only for visualization. We have not changed anything about the crystal structure or its periodic boundary conditions. Let's suppose we did wish to create a new P1 cell of this size. Go back to the Periodic Structure tools and select Make P1 Cell. A new entry is added to the entry list named C-ZRO2, P1, and is included by default. The light blue square extends around the supercell as the dimensions of the cell have now changed. Suppose we wish to revert the original entry back to the asymmetric unit. Include C-ZRO2. Return to the Periodic Structure tools and choose Revert to ASU. We now have two distinct entries pertaining to the zirconium oxide crystal, the original asymmetric unit as well as the 3 by 3 by 3 supercell. Note that these structures are not yet optimized at the quantum mechanical level. To proceed to study these structures computationally, one should next perform an appropriate optimization. You should now be comfortable with using the Periodic Structure tools.